have a...
You're live.
I'm live? They can see me?
They can see you.
Oh, Kitty can see and hear us.
All right. Now, let me work on the rest of this.
Hey, everybody. Thanks for sticking with us. You know, it worked in the test room, and tonight it just decided to go, I don't know, maybe it trying recuperating from our weekend also. So we had a wonderful weekend. It was exhausting. Drove 7 hours through rain Friday. The weather was great coming home yesterday, except for the idiots on the road. And Saturday was just awesome. Friday night was great too. Found the fairgrounds and walked into the building that the conference was held in. And off in the right-hand corner were all these people where they just finished dancing. And I don't know, we walked in and Daryl heard right away, look, that's two family. And then we got accused of being northerners because we didn't have coats on and Daryl had shorts on. Can you imagine? Hey, Sandy Farrell, how you doing? Well, you should be able to see us now, Wholesome Roots, or at least me.
Okay, I'm going to bring her on with
Hi, Loaded Sink.
me too.
Hi, Jasmine. How's everyone doing tonight? It was Amby, it was wet and damp and chilly.
Southern Ark, are you here? Wonderful.
Woohoo! There we go.
Hey, everybody.
Finally got online. I just love that name, Loaded Sink. Well, there's a replay of the NASCAR race, Don. We were coming home yesterday, didn't even think of trying to find it on the radio.
Okay, Southern Ark, help me with your pronunciation of your first name.
Nina.
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 See, I have a cousin, her name is spelled that way, but it's Nina.
Oh.
Yep.
Okay.
So good to know.
Hey, bee lady.
Yeah, homesteading with the cases. Now you can't ever say you were never involved in a three-way. Wholesome Roots, I have no idea. You have to talk to the technical wizards over here. Daryl and Nina. I have nothing to do with it. Yep.
Hey, Deep South.
Yes, Jen.
Okay, can you folks hear Nina any better now? Go ahead and say hello to everybody again, Nina.
Hey, everybody. How's everybody doing? Peoria dude, how are you?
Any questions, statements to either Nina or Daryl or anyone else? Got a pretty good room here. It says 25 watching. So I wonder how many are here and not watching. Does
Well,
that count them too?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Hey, Faith Abounds.
Okay, Amby. Is it uploaded yet? As soon as it uploads, I'll go ahead and put it on the playlist. Nina, you got a new subscriber. Grizz just subscribed to you.
Oh, awesome. Thank you so much.
Evening, Windswept. How are you?
Hey, Jasmine.
Nina, tell us a little bit about yourself and your channel. And
I am doing all of this by myself.
well, now wait a minute. I thought I saw your mother helping you fish.
Yeah, she was. She's the legend, yeah. I've been a widow since 1991, and all my kids are grown and gone. So everything that I do by myself, pretty much, except for the fish. The mom is the expert on that. And I just do what I can. I make a lot of mistakes, and I try to do the best I can with what I've got. And right now I'm recovering from surgery, actually. So this is my third week. So having to figure out how to do all that and not pick up on anything heavy is really difficult at this time.
Been there, done that, where you're not supposed to pick up anything heavy or mow the grass, or I think it was what I had when I had my open heart. 2 weeks later, I was outside mowing the backyard, the grass.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So Nina, I read your About Me on your page, and I see something in there about off-grid.
Yes.
So are you off? You're not totally off-grid.
Well, where I am now, I'm in northern Louisiana.
Okay.
So my property is in southern Arkansas. I have 13 acres. There's no electricity. There's a video on my channel where I'm moving the cabin from North Louisiana to southern Arkansas.
Wow.
There's no electricity. There's no running water. It's 13 acres of raw property. That is where my homestead will be. So I'm in the process of working on that property to get it set up to where I can go there. I started at the beginning of spring building my road to get to the back of the property where the cabin is. And since then, I've had like 3 loads delivered to build my road. And since then, the rain has kept me from doing any more with the gravel. So the only way I can get back to my cabin is by 4-wheeler. I can't take my truck back there because of all the rain. I get stuck. So once we got the cabin moved to the property, the very next day it started raining.
Wow.
So I'm stuck waiting for it to dry out.
Well, it certainly sounds interesting, and I'm assuming you're going to do some videos of this entire process.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. I have 4 of the 275-gallon IBC totes that I'm going to set up for water catchment. And that will be the water. But to be able to get all of that to the cabin, I've got to get it dry enough to where I can get to the cabin.
Okay.
Yeah, my transportation is limited to the 4-wheeler right now.
Okay, so now is this one of these little small 4-wheelers, or is this one that you get into or climb on, I guess?
Climb on.
Climb on. Okay.
Yeah, it's 4x4.
Okay.
Yeah.
I noticed when we went down to Tennessee here over the weekend, we saw a lot of these, I'm going to call them bigger 4-wheelers, where 2 to 4 people get inside of them, but they look like some sort of off-road buggy.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't have one of those.
Oh, those. Oh, yeah.
We saw a whole bunch of them.
Yeah, and they were pretty much in Tennessee is where we saw them. I don't think we saw any well, maybe a few in Kentucky, but Tennessee was the majority that we saw go just off-roading.
And the pond, I have a pond there, a pretty good sized pond on the property that's been stocked with catfish, brim, and bass.
So is that where you were fishing in your collaboration video?
No, that was actually at my mom's place in Louisiana.
Okay.
She lives 2.5 hours south of me, more central Louisiana, I guess. That's her house and her pier, and that's where she lives.
Did Tommy Patty make it into the chat here tonight?
They did, but his phone was going, so I don't know if aldermans are still here or not.
I know I think he's a Louisiana fan, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, that was the hat he had. That was the hat he had on.
And I'm sure Deep South can chime in on that.
Hi, let it snow.
Yeah, actually, Natchez, Mississippi is my hometown. That's where I grew up.
Okay. Very interesting.
High school.
Well, it sounds like you have some real projects ahead of you.
Oh, for sure. For sure. And trying to figure it out when you don't have a significant other is difficult sometimes. To try to figure out how to do all that I want to do, to get everything set up on the property. But it's a challenge, and it's going to be fun. And I'm going to video it all.
So what prompted you to want to do this, especially on your own?
Well, I've always been raised in the country.
Tommy's here.
Fishing and gardening and canning and all that sort of stuff I've always done. But with the way the economy's going and the instability, I just don't like. I'm very independent and I'm very stubborn, and I don't like depending on anyone for help. So that was my whole, idea behind doing it, to where I could be off grid and not have to depend on, electricity and running water. I just think it's better to be, self-sufficient as possible.
Okay, and I guess I kind of want to ask the people that are out there if since this is actually our first Skype interaction here, how is this coming out for you folks? After our super glitch here that to begin with, that had nothing to do with the Skype. Yes, Cases, she has a great story, absolutely. I think she was a very wise choice to have on here tonight.
Thank you.
And I think
once we got the bugs out.
Yeah, I don't know if any of you guys are ham radio operators, but I am a ham radio operator as well. I have a ham radio here where I am in my office with me, and that is one thing that I feel strongly about, is being able to communicate when the cell phone towers are down and the phone lines don't work, to be able to communicate, to get help, or whatever. I believe that ham radio operators are very important.
That's true. I agree with that. Video is more like a slideshow. It's blurry.
Well, rather than type this, Tommy, I'll just tell you. It's probably because of some drastic actions I was taking trying to get this thing going, and I'm still not sure why it wasn't, because YouTube was telling me it was fine, but nothing was coming through.
Kitty says everything looks good, but Nina's volume is still low.
I am not able to turn her up anymore, so that's going to have to be up to Nina. I don't know if you can turn your microphone up anymore or not.
Let
With-
me see.
Okay.
Brenda says we look frozen. But we're northerners, Brenda. We shouldn't be frozen. Just ask Tommy and Danny. They'll let you know that.
I'm going to cut down on the video here just a little.
Oh, Don says audio is good. Huh. So they're like
I can't figure out how to turn it up, so I'll try to speak up. Let me know if that's better.
we have to keep the mic by your mouth. Isn't that what Patera told Jay Knoll on Saturday? Because he kept on putting his mic down.
Yeah.
He wouldn't keep it up to his mouth.
Yeah, it wouldn't keep up to his mouth.
Yeah. Oh, that's good, Kitty. At least we know we're not frozen.
Well, homesteading with the cases, I'd be more than happy to chat with you on how we dreamt this up.
Amber, it is still cold here. Last night and the night before we had a freeze, and some of my plants aren't in the ground yet, and they're still looking good, but I think the parsley that I have out there is going to be going in my dehydrator. This is the north, you know.
I could not imagine. Which I work from home online, and the hospital that I code for is actually located in Ohio.
Oh, really?
So I had to go to Ohio for 2 weeks. Oh my goodness, this Southern girl has been used to.
No doubt in my mind.
Where did you have to come in Ohio? If you could share the town, maybe.
I had to go to Chillicothe, Ohio.
Okay.
All right. It's about almost an hour south of Columbus, or something like that. 40 minutes south of Columbus.
Yep. So I had to go to that facility and stay in a hotel for 2 weeks.
Tell Teresa that I took myself out of the picture, hoping to improve the quality of the picture.
I think she can hear you.
Oh, okay, yeah. I'm sorry, I forget that I'm live.
Yeah, they don't.
But Teresa, I took myself out, hoping to cut down on the amount of video being broadcast to see if this improves what is being broadcast.
We all need to move to warmer climates. What do you think? I love Tennessee. I mean, obviously we didn't go to a lot of places, but the scenery and the mountains and everything was green. Somebody find me some land and a house, $50 down, $50 a month. We'll move.
Yeah, Mama Cat, you can still hear me. I guess my voice is carrying. Don, I thought it might be. That's why I kind of jumped out in the background here. I'm not as good looking as these ladies anyway.
Tara's from Athens. We're up in the middle of the state, Tara. Mid-Ohio. Well, north central Ohio, actually.
I bet y'all are freezing up there. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, but we're used to cold weather.
Yeah.
You know, that's why we were crazy enough when we went into the building that they held the conference in Friday night. Daryl had shorts on. We both had short sleeves on, and it was a tad chilly, but Tommy was ready to go out into his car and get his Russian hat with the earmuffs on them that you can pull down. Yeah, they were freezing.
Yeah, it's Louisiana. The humidity is what gets you. So, my plan for the cabin on the property for air conditioning, because if you're not climatized to the humidity, it'll get you. You can pass out. So my plan is for the generator to run strictly the air conditioner in the cabin, and that's going to be the saving grace there.
Yeah. If we move someplace like that, we'd have to have air conditioning. I'm not an off-grid at 60 plus. I'm not going to be doing off-grid anytime soon.
Yeah.
Where's the rest of you from, Amber? Ultimate Farms. Are you saying, Tommy, that you like that electricity? Teresa.
Well, Danny, I know you and Tommy were ready to start a fire there in the middle of the room. Let me just share with everybody that's in here a little bit more. We kind of dreamt up this having a guest idea a few weeks ago, and Nina was kind enough to jump in and be our guinea pig. And I think she has a fascinating story, as she's already gone over and many of you have heard. But just to let you know, and I'm only doing this because Mike decided to let the cat out of the bag a little bit. But in the upcoming weeks here, we're going to have Pratt Family Homestead on as a guest. And you never know, we may even have Tommy or Danny on as a guest here. And maybe some other people that were at the conference. So if anybody in here would like to be a guest, just send us an email, twofamilyhomestead@gmail.com, and we'll get together with you and see what we can do. You have to be able to run Skype, and we can take care of the rest of that then. So I'll turn this back over to the girls, and I'll just kind of back out in the back.
Oh no,
here.
you're trying to get out to go smoke a cigarette. You're not going anywhere. This is your puppy tonight. I'm just sitting here schmoozing with everybody. Yeah, see, Danny said that you could have started a great fire. Yep.
Yeah, that's why I couldn't go to Jim's home, because I had surgery. So I said, no, I can't go to the conference. But from all the videos that I've seen, everybody had a wonderful time.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm ready to go next year. I was really apprehensive, just knowing people on the computer, but we had a great time.
People out there, isn't it?
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah, but it was awesome group of people.
Everybody was fabulous.
And then at 2:00, I think it was 2:00, they had everyone that gave the classes, or however you want to phrase it. They had them all up on the stage, and it was like an hour question and answer period. And people just sitting there, and it was great. Somebody said something, and I turned around, and it's like, for the homesteading crowd, the people that were on the stage, on the stage, that was doing the question and answering, they're like what Hollywood is to the rest of the world. I mean, there was just, oohing and eyeing and wanting to take pictures with Starry or Patera or Danny and Wanda and Tommy and Patty, everyone. It was just great. And they all are such down-to-earth people. I really enjoyed that. And then from there, we went, after that was over, we went to a meetup at Lefty's Barbecue.
Yes.
Is that right?
Yes.
And we had a blast there. I got to meet Mama Cat. I got to meet Jason and Robin, Teresa, Sullivan Family Farm. I'm sorry to say there's some people that were there that I didn't meet. I didn't get their names. So Teresa, Mama Cat, if you can, and their pictures are in the slideshow that we did, but I really don't know. I don't know who they were, so I don't know their names. Hey, Bandana. Nice seeing you again.
And I want to let Deep South Homestead know my Danny corn is about 3 feet tall.
And it's too cold here to put ours in the ground yet. But somewhere I have my Danny corn. So it will get planted this year. And then people are going to ask me, what kind of corn is that? And I'm going to tell them Danny corn.
Danny corn.
And there's not going to be anyone here that knows what in the heck I'm talking about.
The only thing that I really kind of regret was that somebody wasn't filming Wanda when we were sitting in
Crackle Barrel?
the Crackle Barrel. Yeah.
That's right, Teresa. Thank you. That's right. She's the first one who got there. Yeah, it was, I think it was Starry dubbed it Crackle Barrel.
I think it was, yeah.
And didn't know what fried okra was. Mm-hmm.
But if you watch Danny Wanda's video from that evening, you'll see her pointing her camera at us, and we introduced ourselves as Danny and Wanda. She almost dropped her phone.
Yeah.
You can see the whole phone just kind of drop over to the side.
Yeah. The look on her face was priceless. It was awesome. And we sat right across. We shared the table with the Aldermans.
Yeah, with Tommy
and Patty. And it was just, we had fun. Did we meet you, Neona? I apologize. Well, I don't know who's deep side. I don't know if it's Danny or Wanda on here, but you had to be all over the place. I mean, you were one of the famous people there. Okra doesn't grow in Idaho. It's not on. It won't get served at my house. I do not like it. Yeah, when Wanda came over with the camera, and she told Tommy and Patty, say who you are. So she was filming them, say who they were, and Daryl leaned over and whispered in my ear, "You're Wanda, and I'm Danny." And I'm going, "What? Just go with it." So she turned her camera around, her phone around, and say, and who are you? And I go, "Hi, I'm Wanda." And Daryl says, "And I'm Danny." And it took her a good 30 seconds to figure out, what? No, that's me. It was good. It was good. Teresa, you don't care for okra either? Isn't that a southern type food dish, vegetable? Danny and Wanda number 2. No, Grizz, that's oysters. Those things are slimy. Yes, Starry lives in Idaho.
Question by Peoria, dude. What's the best way to cook Danny corn? I've always cooked corn by steaming it in the shuck. So maybe Deep South can answer the best way to cook Danny corn, but that's how I plan on cooking it.
Oh, Brenda, my mom used to put it in soup. And, like minestrone soup or vegetable soup or whatever. I know what that little yucky green vegetable was. And that was I picked that out and put it on the side of my plate. Can't fool me. I'm not touching it. Okay, I remember the guy in denim shorts. You're right. I remember that. See, I'm old. I gotta be reminded. There we go. Mama Cat said it can be slimy too. Now, Wendy, how can you say you don't like it if you never had it? I can send you some seeds. I think I have seeds. I won't even plant them. Ooh, I don't even want to touch an oyster. They just even look disgusting. Last year I saw something online about cooking corn after you take the silk out and shuck it and all that. Instead of cooking it in a pan of just regular water, to boil it with water and milk and butter.
Well, didn't he just put up here how they do it?
Oh, there we go.
And Teresa added into it. We cut it off when fresh and add butter, salt and pepper in an iron skillet.
But Teresa, I don't own an iron skillet. I've never cooked in an iron skillet. Ooh.
I saw Tommy put, if gumbo doesn't have okra in it, it's not gumbo. That is correct.
Tommy. Oh, we'll remember that next time. And trust me, I can buy little buckets at the grocery store for you. Ugh. Just reminds me of snot. Sorry. Cut it off when fresh. Add butter and pepper in an iron skillet. Well, you too, Amber. You have a blessed evening. Thanks for stopping by, sweetie. Oh, artichokes hearts are the best. Or steamed artichokes. Oh, yeah. I could eat those all night. Oh, in our last house, Bandana, we had huge black walnut trees. And you couldn't grow anything down there because of it. And if you were down there mowing when they were falling off the tree, it would hurt.
You had to wear a helmet.
And one year, Daryl was mowing the grass, a riding mower, and he was mowing the grass and was getting down close to where the black walnuts were. And our backyard butted up against a 40-acre nature center. So he's down there and he's mowing the grass, and I'm standing at the kitchen window looking out to the backyard. And all of a sudden, a black walnut comes flying up to the back window, and I stepped aside just as that thing came through.
And that's 150 foot away.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. So, needless to say, we don't have any black walnuts here.
So, while we still have her, anybody got any questions for Nina? Hear any more about her story, what's coming up, what she's doing, what she has planned?
I just hope I don't have to wait till just about fall before I can get gravel delivered.
Is that what they're telling you? Or is that just to get things dried up?
Yeah, it's got to be dried up for the gravel trucks to deliver the gravel.
And I guess we also need to mention, coming up in October, is it? There's another conference coming up. It's in Virginia in October.
Right. Mm-hmm.
I saw a question go by about the main predators at the property. They're just normal. I mean, there's no bears or anything like that in the area that I know of. raccoons, possum. I'm sure there are snakes. There's snakes here. I don't know. I have a problem going to my chicken house that I have here. I have to take my pistol with me when I go to keep the snakes out of my chicken house.
Ooh, snakes.
Snakes will be normal, but the property and the surrounding property, there's a really big population of deer, so that makes me happy.
Okay, Tommy.
Anyone particular I can swing it at, Tommy?
You're getting me in trouble, Tommy. He's just telling her to swing that cast iron skillet like a fly swatter.
Oh, I must be typing too fast. That wouldn't let me post my last comment. Jeez.
Jaton, I live in North Louisiana right now. I'm on 3 acres here, but my property is
Still won't
in
let me.
Southern Arkansas.
Must be
It's
because of
about
the dollar
an hour.
signs. Danny is going to sign Grizz's petition. Hi, Cooking with a Little Spice. How are you? We're just chatting here a little bit about everything. Everybody. We got Southern Ark here as a guest. Oh, there's Tommy. Tigers, huh? Anyone going to the Homestead conference in October in Virginia?
Mandana said she was.
Yes, that I know, because she mentioned that early in the Facebook group.
Well, does anybody know anything about this 4-day conference that's coming up here in Alabama?
Was it June or July? It was June, wasn't
I
it?
thought it was in June.
Yeah.
Tommy and Patty, Alderman Farms.
Thank you for stopping.
Yes, thanks so much for dropping in.
And it was so great meeting you this weekend.
Yes, had a wonderful time. Thank you so much.
No, the inside of the cabin, Peoria dude, is not completely finished. I have to do the ceiling part of it. It's already wired for electricity and everything, but the ceiling part has to be done.
Yes, Wholesome Roots. We ran across that today, that there's a 4-day conference in Alabama, someplace. I don't know anything about it. I don't think it's very well advertised, but just thought we would mention it. And for those of you are close enough to drive to Ohio, there's going to be a YouTubers meetup at Caesars Creek on the 3rd?
June 3rd.
June 3rd. And you need to go over to Big Family Homestead and check out the particulars on that.
Yeah, they have. It's Claire. Are you still here? Because they have a link to do your RSVP on that. Pickled snake recipe. No, not right offhand. Ugh.
Oh, thank you.
Wholesome Roots, is that close to you? See, if I go look for it now, I lose my screen, so I'm not going to. Yeah, we found that 4-day conference quite by accident earlier tonight.
Yes.
I don't even know how we ended up on that page. Yeah, let us know. I hear you. It tastes like chicken. And that's what people say about rabbit. There you go.
Well, Gris
Ta-da, that works, bandana.
was telling me cat tastes like chicken.
No, he wants to do Chinese. His is going to be
Chinese chicken cat?
Yeah, Chinese chicken recipe. I agree with you, Peoria, dude. There almost there should be one in every state. So, a few random ones so different people can get together. But yeah, they should be more localized.
Wholesomeness, I don't have any more information than that at this point in time. We are not going to go. We're certainly going to try to attend a 4-day thing.
Yeah, that is a Big Family Homestead is doing the one in June at the Caesars Creek State Park. And that's about 2 hours from us. They also have a great flea market at Caesars Creek, right off of 71. That's what Secrets in the Sauce. I watched that show, Grizz. Secret wasn't in the sauce. In fact, that's where we bought our dog 14 years ago at Caesars Creek Flea Market.
Yeah. B lady, if that meetup is 7 hours from you, if I'm not mistaken, you're in New York.
They're in Maryland, I think.
Maryland or someplace.
Oh no, I'm thinking of Bandana.
No, I'm thinking she's in New York.
I'm sorry. Yes, Bandana's in Maryland.
So if that's the case, you're only 5 hours from us.
Let it snow. I do have videos on my channel. Southern Ark Homestead.
Yeah, if Kitty's still in there, she can post that link again.
And the thing that most excites me is, accomplishing something that I have to do by myself because, it's a challenge. So, like my potatoes that I put in the buckets, I am so stinking proud of those potatoes. It's crazy. I just love it.
Arkansas has a homesteading conference, an Ozarks conference. I don't think that's June 2nd through the 3rd.
Yeah, that was not it.
That was a different one.
Yeah.
But I will.
Alabama is what you want. Alabama Homesteading Conference.
I gotta find it first. So that one's for Arkansas.
You close to Buffalo, B lady? Rochester?
She's by Canada.
Well,
I know that. Oh, heck. North Alabama Homestead Conference, June 1st through the 4th. Let me see if I can get the link to it for you if anybody's interested. No.
Yeah. Thank you, Kitty. Appreciate that. Jenny is near Rochester, New York.
Woohoo! Rochester. No, maybe I didn't know that.
Awesome, let it snow.
Okay, and this is the one in Alabama. That's a 4-day conference.
Well, we know nothing about it.
Yeah, we just found them quite by accident, so I'm just passing it on in case anybody that's close to either one of those. Like I said, we thoroughly enjoyed going to the one this past weekend in Tennessee.
Yeah, and Patera is just a whirlwind.
My gosh.
She never stops.
She is an Energizer Bunny times 10. She truly is. It has to be from the time she gets up until the time she goes to sleep. And we met her sons and her husband.
Husband's a super nice guy.
Yeah. Somebody asked him what his name was, and he said Mr. Patera. Sort of like Starry's husband. And met Starry, wonderful lady. And was it Pauline that did she's the one who made the aprons. She's a nice lady. She had some very nice aprons. Night, Jen. Thanks for stopping.
B-Lady, the only reason I asked is that Sherry is from Rochester originally. She started out there.
Yeah, I started out there. Yeah. I was dragged to Ohio when I was 3. Didn't even ask me. It's getting awfully quiet.
It is. It is getting, well, of course, we got a
Thank
terrible
you for stopping,
start.
Dale and Crystal. Appreciate you stopping by.
Yeah, we got a terrible start.
Yeah.
And
but everybody stuck with us.
yes.
Was that who it was? It was Pauletta? That's right. Why do I always get the name wrong? You're right.
Thank you, Deep South.
I appreciate you guys having me on your channel as your first guinea pig guest.
We appreciate you doing it.
Yeah, and I think your story is absolutely fascinating, and we're gonna spread the word as much as we can so you get more viewers and people interested in it. And
Awesome. Thank you so much. I have had so much fun.
And I think we'd like to do this again in the future here one of these days.
Definitely. Definitely.
So
Now, was that this year, Nifty Thrifty? There was one in Mount View, Arkansas. Was that last year? Tone it down, Grizz.
All right, you guys. I'm going to close out my part of this.
Okay. Okay. We appreciate you stopping by.
I appreciate y'all so much. You just have no idea.
Well, I'm glad you had time to do it with us.
I'm terribly sorry we had such a rocky start. I still don't know what was wrong.
Oh, it's not a problem. My calendar was definitely open.
But we got it working and got you out here, and we certainly appreciate having you. And I want to thank you so much.
All right, you guys. I'm going to say goodnight to everybody. Good night, Sherry.
Good night, Nina. Thank you for stopping. We'll chat again, I'm sure. Melody, Nina is a wonderful lady. Just a wonderful lady. Duckhead, have a good evening. Thank you for stopping. Talk talk to you later, bee lady. Take care. Kitty, thank you so much.
You don't need that anymore. That was only to hear her.
Okay. Oh, because I got the microphone?
Yes.
Oh. No, should we go anywhere?
I'm not.
If anyone gets a chance, and if it's local to you, or if you can, even find somebody to share a room with or whatever, or ride with, one of these conferences I'd suggest going to. Night Windswept, thank you for stopping. Hi, William. How are you?
Well, looky who dropped in.
Pratt Family Homestead. No, it's supposed to be YouTube. That's how everyone knew they were at the conference Friday night when they walked into Crackle Barrel.
Absolutely. Is this Mike or Jen, or both? I'm betting it's Mike.
Better late than never, Pratt. Fanny, when did you sneak in? Tell you folks, Jen, one of the first classes at 9 a.m., Jen had a crochet class.
Jen Pratt.
Jen Pratt. And I have not crocheted since I was, what's the term, knee-high to a grasshopper? So I didn't remember anything. And she had a pretty good class there. There was quite a few women in there and some little ones. And a mother and her little daughter came in after the class had started. And I had some stuff sitting on the chair next to me. So I moved the stuff. And I told the little one, I says, come over here and sit down. And she wanted to learn, tried so hard to figure out how to put the hook over and under and make a loop. She didn't give up. She didn't, I was ready to throw my crochet hook down, but this little girl kept on trying, and I bet you that she's going to be one heck of a little crocheter. So Jen needs to give herself a pat on the back. She did good work. About time I noticed. Fanny.
Yes, let us know. It's a restaurant.
I missed that one. Is what a restaurant.
And yeah, Mike, you let the cat out of the bag, but that's okay. We're gonna have you on here one of these nights.
That's right.
We got our initial glitches out of the way early tonight, I hope. And Danny and Aldermans were kind enough to calm everybody down so we didn't get lynched.
Oh, let us know. Crackle Barrel is the new term for Cracker Barrel, the restaurant. And that's how Starry.
Yeah, courtesy of Starry, I believe.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we had, it's as close to home cooking Southern style as they can get, I suppose. Except I think I'd rather be at somebody's house and have them do me a real home style Southern cooking than some of the stuff they had there. But it wasn't bad Friday night. I'll tell you, the white chocolate chip cranberry cookies that they had at the food table on Saturday, those things are good. We bought them when they marked them down.
all they had,
Yeah.
which
I
wasn't
love white-
much.
Yeah, I love white chocolate. Those were good things. And it still just amazes me. I mean, I know we have, we're on Facebook and we have YouTube, obviously, and we've been chatting with everybody. But are the back of our shirts, and I don't know how many of you that didn't go to the conference watched the slideshow that we put up this morning that Daryl put together. There was one picture of there with Smudge, which is the dog that we use as our logo. His name is Smudge, and we had above it two family, and then down underneath of it Homestead, and that was on the back of our shirts, and it took almost all the back of the shirt the way they did it. And we're walking outside to get some fresh air, and all of a sudden as I walk out the door, somebody from inside's yelling, "Two family!" And I'm going, "No, I don't think I heard that right." And I turned around, and it was Amber. Sure enough, it was like, how do people know us? So that was cool. That was cool. Yeah, they're pancakes and the warm syrup. Wendy, I like that. Peoria, we could do that.
We really didn't get a chance to talk about that here yet tonight, but it was a great thing. We still have some people that want to participate.
Yeah, we have people that sort of found our channel at the last minute, or somebody must have said something, or they were watching somebody else's video and realized that we had it on a playlist. We're the ones who started it. So, good night, Sandy. So they're messaging us saying, "Can I still get in?" Yeah, fine. Do the title like this and we'll put you in the playlist. So it's worked out real well.
Let me just see how many we...
Okay, Let It Snow is asking, what is our 1-year goal and our 5-year goal?
For what?
For what? Let It Snow. For YouTube or life or or what?
There's currently 54 videos in that playlist. You take the one out for the collaboration, so there's 53 recipe, including Burger King.
That was the best. That was the best. The Burger King Homestyle.
Sandy, thank you for stopping. Appreciate it. Danny or Wanda, or both of you, maybe both of you, thank you so much for stopping in, and thank you for at the beginning there where YouTube was not cooperating with me.
And thank you for the weekend.
Yes.
You're great people.
Had a wonderful time.
Mm-hmm. For life. Oh my gosh, Let It Snow. 1 year and 5 year. To still be able to open my eyes in the morning, know that I'm alive and I won't be in the obits. Does that count? I don't know if I have a 1 year and a 5 year goal. I guess I've never thought about it anymore. I do the day-to-day stuff. I don't make plans ahead of time.
It's difficult to make plans ahead of time. It seems like something always changes them.
And if you do, you might get disappointed if it doesn't happen. So I don't plan. Thank you, Melody. We had one person that got very irate, but all in all, I think it turned out just fine. Had a lot of great people come and join. Some we didn't even know from Facebook or YouTube that say, "Hey, I just found out about this. Can I join in?" Yep, this is what you do. And not one recipe was duplicated in
No.
any way. They were all different.
Yeah, they were all different.
And I think the only thing we didn't get was vegan. I don't think we got a vegan one. Or if we did, I don't recall. Could have. I'm not sure. There you go, Grizz. That's what I said. You know, if I can wake up in the morning and open my eyes, I know my name won't be in the obits. You know. Plus, yeah, I don't have a will made out.
Mike,
You know.
are you able to, Mike Pratt, are you able to share with me what town you're going to be picking your pigs up in Ohio?
Yeah. Peoria, we hit that 10,000 views this weekend. And we're almost up to 500 subscribers. So we are going to do a giveaway. I already have things put aside. I will take a picture of that, and we'll do video, because we want to figure out what we're going to do for a winner for the 500 subscriber giveaways. Then I also have stuff put aside for 1,000 subscribers. So
One step at a time.
one step at a time.
Hi, Amby. Glad to see you back again.
Hi, Amby. It's not Chinese, Grizz? Well, that's right, Melody. You're right. You're right. Yeah, Peoria. Those are one of those things. It's like, boy, I'm just never going to make it that high. And then, you know, poof, there you are. But obviously, I don't put up videos every day. I don't think this is the first. Today's slideshow was the first one we've done probably in a week. I think we did one last week.
Well,
And then Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
we were so busy with that collab and doing those, making up a couple slideshows for those people that wanted to do things. And
Oh, we can do popcorn. Let us know. I don't have a popcorn maker, but, I can do it. Should I do it with the lid on or the lid off?
your video isn't what you were planning. Well, that frequently happens with me in the kitchen.
Yeah, you got that right. Yeah, William, we were having issues at the beginning. You know how some things never go as you have it planned? In test mode, everything worked fantastic because we did test it. And
Yeah, last Thursday we spent almost an hour online testing volume and picture quality and everything.
yeah, we had Nina on there and worked out great. I think next time we need to hand out snacks and drinks. Grizz, you're in charge of drinks. We'll let Wendy do snacks. We're not vegans, but I could do vegetable type, all vegetables. I love summer. You got fresh fruit and fresh vegetables. I could live off of those. Just don't give me okra.
Yeah, William, that's a fact because YouTube was telling me everything was fine. Said stream was healthy, everything's good, and nothing was working. Mike, you said you see $4.99 right now.
For us? Yeah. Let us know if that's what we did for Teresa. We did slideshows for her and that's what she said Saturday night at the meetup. She says I can't do videos, but I can cook. That lady can cook. We still have a few slideshows to put up for her. We are at $4.99.
Yeah.
Okay, folks, who isn't subscribed? Go drag somebody in.
Hello.
Whoa. When did that happen? That's true, Mama Cat. You are. Well, then we better do a 500 subscriber video tomorrow.
Lotus Sync says they see 498.
Talk about YouTube. My gosh, if you gain 3, you lose 4. Their system just drives me nuts. Mama Cat,
Chris says they're showing it. He's showing
I sure wish you could have been there Saturday night. You were the missing puzzle piece. Did you?
There it is, hon.
Wow. Woohoo!
I better get a screenshot of this because it'll be
it'll
450 in the morning.
Mama Cat, did you see the picture that I had of Teresa and me, Smooch and Jason?
XEKT, thank you very much.
Woohoo!
You're our Indiana subscriber, if I remember correctly. I think you're out of Indiana.
Grizz says you should be at $4.99. I just unsubbed.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, friends like you. I know. Next time, Mama Cat. I mean, Jason had his beard and everything trimmed real nice. We're watching the video, and Robin did her hair, makeup. We met Robin and Jason, Cherish and her husband, Teresa, and I think her daughter was there. Grizz just subbed back. We're now at 500.
I got a screenshot of it, so I have proof it was there at least once.
Sullivan Family Homestead. So we met Dana and her husband and her beautiful little daughter.
We have an unboxing video to do. Maybe we can combine it.
Yes, that's true. We got a package in the mail, so we have to do an unboxing video. Let us know your father is in Paris. Oh, lockdown because of all that crap going on. I've hardly been online today. I just sort of crashed.
Yeah, William, YouTube's a funny animal, that's for sure.
Well, I've had to redo that for a couple of channels that I know we were subscribed to.
Yeah.
Yeah, give it time. You're right. They'll unsub you. Jeez.
For those of you that are creators out there within the Creator Studio control panel, you can go into the subs and see how many you gain and lose, and it's crazy.
You can watch it change right before your eyes.
Yeah.
Just blows my mind.
Well,
it's 10:35.
I was going to say, I know it's running late. We're running late because everything that happened earlier.
We are.
But
pleased with everybody that stuck by us.
Yes, very much so. And I will repeat this. Anybody out there that would like to be a guest on the show, if you have Skype, send me an email, and we'll see what we can do to get you set up to have you on for a half an hour or so on a Monday night.
Amy, I think we started the two-family homestead in December.
Hold on, I'll let you know.
I've been on YouTube longer than that because I have a different channel. So I have had that. I have had YouTube longer than that.
Well, yeah, we've been on YouTube for years.
Yeah.
But
That's up to you, Amby. I'd say keep them in suspense. Ooh, William, I hope you're doing better.
this channel was started September 6th, 2016.
Oh, okay.
That's when
Okay.
when we
September?
September
Okay.
6th.
Okay. That's not too bad then. Yeah. You can't tape them to the wall or something, Wholesome Roots? What video were we watching and they tied somebody? Oh, Living on a Dime, their live stream tonight.
Yes. Yeah.
When their daughter threw the peas on the floor when she was
Yes.
little. And Mike took his belt and strapped her to the chair so she wouldn't get out off the chair. Thanks, Patty Rose. Thank you for stopping.
Well, we've been on for
Yeah, Wholesome Roots. Trust me, I brought up 3, plus a few grandchildren. When my kids would, leave and then come back, we had like a revolving door there for quite a while.
Sandy's Travel and Gardening Adventures. Do you recognize that?
Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I need to check that out.
Yes, you do. Well, folks, it is 10:38. I'm seeing everything very blurry. So, thank you all.
Yes, thanks
And-
everybody for
and-
sticking around with all the
Amby, as soon as your video is ready, just send me a note or whatever, and we'll
Mama Cat.
put you on the... I like that, Mama Cat. That's, but maybe we should all do that.
Mike, thanks so much.
Thanks so much, Kitty. Appreciate it. So you all have a great evening.
Yes, thank you, Kitty.
Subscribe, like, tell your family, tell your friends. Oh, wait, yep. Tell your enemies. We'll see you later.
Good night, all.
Night-night.